By the end of this lesson, gamers will be able to position themselves mentally for future success by analyzing new techniques to handle unhealthy frustration. Think back to a time when you were playing in a match. It could have been online, against a friend, or in a real bracket. Was there a time you were nervous before or during the match? If you lost, did you express frustration or anger? Think about why you reacted to the game in the way that you did, and how others around you reacted to your behavior. Competitive video games can be very intense, and players are passionate about the game. This combination can lead to both positive and negative emotions. Feeling nervous or shaky before or during a match is fine and normal. Feeling frustrated or angry after a loss is fine and normal. However, leaving these negative feelings unregulated can distract you from playing. Furthermore, expressing these negative feelings in an unhealthy manner can hinder your ability to improve and have an adverse effect on those around you. So, how do you make sure nervousness doesn't hold you back from performing at your best? How do you deal with frustration so you don't take it out on those around you? Prepare a playlist of 10 of your favorite calming songs. Your playlist can contain anything you would like, and could include anything from bossa nova or jazz, lo-fi, classical, or even just ambient sounds. Now, find a friend who is able to play a best of 5 set against you. Before playing them, take a listen to your playlist. While listening, rather than thinking about the set you are going to play, think about the notes and sounds of the music and focus on them. In a real bracket, if you find yourself feeling worried or nervous before your set, put on your playlist. Additionally, try making conversation with your friends or other people at the tournament. Or oppositely, if you feel like you need to step away from the crowd for a moment, find a spot to do so. Try different things to find out what works for you. Prepare a personal breathing exercise to perform. It can be any number of breaths, preferably around 5 to 10, and use in through mouth, out through nose, etc. However, make sure your breaths are consistent and rhythmic. While playing the best of 5 set with your friend, perform the breathing exercise she prepared at least once between games. While doing this, only think about calming down your body and mind. When you feel you are in a good place, continue with the set. When playing a set during a real bracket, if your hands start getting shaky and you can't focus on the gameplay, you might be getting nervous. Don't be afraid to briefly take the time between games to perform your breathing exercise. Write down 3 positive motivational phrases to say to yourself after a loss. For example, mine would be, "There will always be another chance next time," "I can improve and be ready for next time," and "What can I improve on from the set I just played?" You are welcome to use mine, but try to think of your own. Once you are done playing the best of 5 set against your friend, repeat to yourself, in your head or out loud, the motivational phrases you wrote down. Like with the breathing exercise, only focus on calming down your body and mind. After losing a set, it is normal to feel frustrated, especially if it's a real bracket. However, don't do things such as spike or throw your controller, trash talk, or yell. This behavior is disruptive towards your opponent and the rest of the venue. Always remember to fist bump your opponent afterwards. If you need to vent about your loss to someone else in order to process it better, do so with a friend who is comfortable with lending an ear. However, remember to be mindful how much you are venting. While it will help you process the loss initially, continuously venting without any thought will devolve into complaining, which will mentally block you from improving, and might end up annoying your friend. If you need to step away for a moment, find the space to do so. While you are alone, repeat to yourself in your head the motivational phrases you came up with earlier, and remember what to focus on while doing so. Play out the best of 5 set against your friend, utilizing each of these strategies over the course of the set. Play additional best of 5 sets against other people to try out these strategies in various situations. After each set, ask yourself questions to figure out if these strategies worked for you. Did you feel like you were more composed while playing? Were you able to focus better? Did you feel less anxious or angry? The goal is to find the strategies most effective for you. Next time you play in an offline bracket, try out these strategies you have devised. Some of these exercises might work for you, and some may not, and that's okay. The main takeaway from this lesson should be that your mental attitude and emotional regulation are important factors both in improving and performing well at the game. So if these exercises don't do it for you, still take the time to come up with ways to care for your mental well-being.